Welcome everyone to the New York Knicks. Return to the Knicks on the BX Sport Jedi Nanak. Watch along, play by play. The Knicks take on the Utah Jazz. I hope you're ready to go. Let's hit the introduction. Let's get it. It's game night. Let's go, Knicks. Take the lead. All even at 1-on-1 here. Here's Fournier. Fournier holds the ball and RJ comes up with the ball. RJ passes it back to Quickly. Quickly 12 on the shot clock. Quickly puts up the floater. It's good! Emmanuel Quickly gives the 2-point lead for the Knicks. 103-101. Yes, indeed, IQ. Yes, indeed. That's what we're talking about. I need you to get back on because you called the undefeated. You called it about 2 minutes ago. 2 to 3 minutes ago.
When there was a minute left in the game, I said I could feel it about the field.
Here we go. Everyone on their feet. I hope they call a foul here. Here's Burks. RJ from the curl for the win. It's good! RJ Barrett! Yeah! RJ Barrett! He hits it! Yes, indeed! Let's go! That's why he's the go! And now, here's your New York Knicks! Tonight's starting lineup. At guard, Evan Fournier. At guard, Alex Burks. The man in the middle, from Louisiana, Mitchell Robinson. At forward, from Kentucky, and at forward from the University of Duke, RJ Barrett. Let's go, Knicks! Welcome, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Return to the Knicks podcast. Watch along and play by play. I am Sports Jedi BX Kev. Salute to everyone in the chat. Salute to everyone watching us on the Facebook app. Tonight, the New York Knicks take on the Utah Jazz. In Utah, the Knicks coming in 24-25, 5 games under 500. They dropped that game to the Los Angeles Lakers in overtime. They're trying to bounce back here against Utah tonight. We'll have the play-by-play and the watch along absolutely in a moment. But right now, let's bring the New York Knicks. The money line, the Knicks are underdog, 7-point underdog on the road to Utah, plus 240 on the money line. The minus 300, the over and under 218.50, 218.5. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head. And, of course, bet smart always. So let's give the lineups as soon as we get going here for the Utah Jazz. You got Bogdanovic, Royce O'Neal, Zubak, and Donovan Mitchell, and Mike Conley is the starting lineup for the Utah Jazz. For your New York Knicks tonight, it's RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, Evan Fournier, and Alec Burks. So salute to everyone in the chat. I am going to be here just for the start of the game, but As we go along, I'm going to bring in the man who's going to do the play-by-play and the call throughout the whole night, and the one and only, the main man, the chef of the program, Chef Dan. Salute, Chef Dan. How are you?
Salute to everyone in the chat. Salute to you, Jedi. Of course, just finished cooking up what was done in the kitchen. Put that plate to the side. I'm on to dessert now. Late night Knicks. Let's get right into it. So, how's everything going on your end?
I'm going well. Hopefully tonight we get this victory, and stop this slide there. And salute John Lavin in the building. It says Alec Burks at point guard again. Bro, I understand, but tonight no Quentin Grimes in the lineup. I forget. I want to mention that, and there is no Kemba Walker, so both are out. So hopefully Cam Reddish will get some playing time tonight, Chef Dan.
Most definitely, we're looking forward to that, and hopefully, we could even see where the lineup dictates to where we have R.J. Barrett and Cam Reddish together on the floor. That'll hopefully look good, and that'll make maybe tonight will be the moment where Cam Reddish fights for his minutes.
Let's hope. Let's hope he puts an everlasting impression on the floor to the New York Knicks organization. Although they bought him here. Remember, we all know the trade. We traded traded a first round pick along with Kevin Knox, and not to sit down the bench on the pine. So he's gonna have his opportunities. I hope he flourish. Hopefully there's no nervous, and I hope he immediately makes an impact. Hopefully, and even if he doesn't, I don't expect. I don't want him to. I would love to, of course. I'm not gonna limit Cam Reddish to have an impactful offensive game, but I hope his length and his size. I hope he has just makes plain in the ass for the Utah Jazz tonight. I hope his length and his defense, his long reach, you just totally disrupts the game some way, somehow, in the passing lanes, deflections, or whatever the case is. I hope I see that from this game in the highlights.
Yeah, most definitely. All we want from really Cam Reddish is that those moments, we've only seen him playing garbage time. So now where he's kind of he hopefully has the ability to play in meaningful game minutes. All you really want is for him to be in the right spots at the right times. And at that point, whether he makes the right or wrong decision, we can live with it, and we can, look at that as tape going forward to further development for him.
Correct. I have a little bit of a tail to tape there for at this last 10 games. The Knicks are averaging 103.4 points a game. Utah 106.3 points a game. You see the RSP it's 48.2, 42.7 assists per game, 22.8, 21.9. And you can see the Knicks pretty much similar to the Utah Jazz here in the last 10 games, but we all see the records. The record tells a different story.
Most definitely. It just shows that we have the talent to execute. It's just in a few moments here and there where we're kind of weaning and feigning, and we have to get it together. We know it as always. It's that third quarter of doom. We keep speaking about it, but we have to address it at some point. It can't just be spurts and moments. We have to address it from this point on. We still have a season left to go. Plenty of games left to go. We have Derrick Rose also hopefully returning back to the lineup, so that's going to be a big boost for the bench, and hopefully that gets our bench right. Hopefully gets other players right. So yeah, as long as we keep grinding, keep being consistent, keep just keeping our head forward and moving with a purpose, then everything will be right.
And 29 lane games after as of tonight left in the NBA season. So the Knicks said they need to wake up. They need to wake up and get going tonight with that. And like you said, the third quarter of doom. What I think it has a lot to do with they revert to isolation. They get stagnant on the ISO. They also they feel like teams are coming at them on the blitz, so they feel comfortable reverting to that isolation to try to stop and slow down. I think opposite, do a little bit the opposite. Go with a little quick tempo, high tempo, because if the teams are trailing, like for instance in that game against the Lakers, if you're trailing by double digits, if you were to keep that fast pace and you would and if you and the hindsight is 2020, folks, if you would have made the mistakes playing up tempo, a little sloppy, then I say okay, they were playing a little bit something out tempo, trying to push the pace. But if you're slow, stagnant, and allowing the team to defend, remember they have two world-class athletes, maybe the second best player in NBA history. We could debate that, and also a top 10 player in the NBA currently in Anthony Davis. You allow them, and you're playing slow, half court, you allow them to execute, and that's the story of that game with the Lakers. I think they need to continue to play in a little faster, high tempo, and a little quick pace.
Oh yeah, we saw the best results from them playing high tempo, but it all really started in their defense. You saw that earlier in the game. Not only did LeBron have a tough time, he was getting a couple of traveling calls due to our defense, but we also saw that a lot of the other ancillary options, aka a Malik Monk or Stanley Johnson, Taylor Horton Tucker, things, players of those caliber, they couldn't get off because we were defending really well. When you have Russell Westbrook trying to get those guys involved, we were playing the passing lanes really well, and that got us into transition. So it's all about us committing to the defensive end. That's really what we. That's really been one of the consistent screams of this fan base the entire season is can we commit to the defensive end because we look better when we play defense.
Indeed, we have to play defense on both ends, especially that perimeter defense, the shooting the threes, leaving guys that Trevor Ariza, guys that that could, they're not all NBA, but they're solid pros, bench role players, and if you leave them wide open, they're going to execute and hit those threes. I think the Knicks gotta rotate, be smart, play smart at times, and just pick your poison. I'd rather give up the two than the three ball. You can always make up with those two on the free throw lines, especially the way RJ Barrett is getting to the line and so forth. You can negate those type of plays, but the 3-point balls, it's a very difficult high risk percentage shot that you have to be on. And if you say anywhere from 36% is good, that means it's a 3 of 10 failure at that point, and you just I'd rather take my chances, giving up the two than the three ball, especially teams get hot or trying to catch up with the three ball with that. But we'll see tonight. We had two guys with some great performances in RJ and Julius, 36 for RJ, career high, and 32 points with Randall. One thing you got to keep an eye on is the altitude. They're going to be in a high altitude, and it's just the first of a back to back. They played Denver tomorrow night as well, another high altitude game. We'll see that tonight. So as of right now, guys, I am going to leave the program to Chef Dan to do the play by play and watch along. Please drive up those likes, hit that subscribe, share the program so others can watch the watch along. This is BX Sport Jedi. Let's go. May the Knicks be with you. Let's get this victory, and I'll see you tomorrow. But Chef Dan will take you on the way. So salute, Dan. Have a good one, my friend. I'll see you.
Salute to you, Jedi, of course. And ladies and gentlemen, when talking about the Knicks right now, well, we spoke about the third quarter of doom, but another thing that we've this been plaguing us all game long, all season long, is those free throws. We have to hit our free throws. And earlier in the season, I noticed it was a symptom of I felt maybe the wrong guys kind of getting to the line. We saw earlier in the games, Mitchell Robinson was usually the first guy to get to the free throw line. So I'm kind of hoping that, earlier in this game, with Alec Burks at the point guard position, hopefully he's getting to the free throw line earlier. Hopefully Randall gets to the free throw line earlier. And RJ, hopefully he stays consistently being aggressive and pressuring the referees to get him to the free throw line because what he's got in the defense in tricky situations that's gotten them to the free throw line about what he's getting roughly anywhere from 6 to 10 trips a game. On a really good game, he's getting 10 trips. On a not so hot game, he's probably getting 3 to 4 trips, and he might not convert so much on those. So we have to hope that those guys get to the free throw line. Um, Another thing too with our bench, I know you guys with John Lavin. I know you said it. We have McBride and IQ. Those guys should be some guys that come off the bench and they should be a bit more aggressive. IQ. I don't want him aggressively just taking shots. I'm looking for him to hopefully get Obi involved a lot more because Obi has been rolling to the rim hard a lot these last couple of games. He has to get Obi involved a lot more. And Will Gallo, salute to you on the Facebook app. You said that Burks will either have 7 or 27 points. Yeah, that's how he is when he's on the starting lineup. He's usually going to be that inconsistent, but we have to hope that he, is on that 27-point type of night. Kevin Cruz, oh man, you said the bald ref is calling the game. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. We're in for a rough night, but we have to kind of play in spite of the refs. We have to push on if we think we're not getting certain calls, talk to them calmly, and then right after that, get back to the game. It's all about winning the game tonight. And so the game is about to start. They're showing the arena. Moment. Let me add in the 6-man off the bench right here. That's the ticker. So you're showing Julius Randle stretching. We getting ready. Oh man, Donovan Mitchell. And hopefully we see that no go Bears in tonight. So hopefully we see Mitchell Robinson is taking advantage of that. We need to see him take advantage of his height advantage. Be civilized. Thank you so much. Smash that like button if you support the Jedi as we win the tip. Burks has it. He's dribbling. Gets it to Randall. Randall takes a mid-range shot. Bounce. Misses. Robinson is there and he cleans it up. So the Knicks score the first, they draw first blood, 2-0. Conley's bringing the ball up. He gets it to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell. Oh, stolen by Fournier. Fournier over to Barrett. And Barrett is fouled by Mitchell. So Barrett is heading to the free throw line. This is a good start for the Knicks right here. Mitchell Robinson getting the first points. RJ Barrett, first guy to the free throw line. So hopefully he can convert, and that'll be a good night for us. RJ Barrett to the line. Converts the first free throw. Knicks have 3 points. RJ doesn't convert the second one. Jazz get the rebound. Conley bringing the ball up. Conley gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell gets it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich dribbling the ball. He gets into the paint, driving, and they call a blocking foul on Fournier. CB, salute to you. Thank you so much for joining us on YouTube. Say we're 29th in the league in assists. We have to have movement. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Dexter Backer, salute to you. As Conley has the ball, he's dribbling. Gets a screen from Bogdanovich. He's dribbling. Now he's driving. Pulls up in the mid-range, and it's true. 3-2. 10:43 here left in the first. Burks gets it to Randall. Back to Burks. Burks. His drive gets stopped and stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell driving, kicks it out to Bogdanovich, and layup is good. So Utah has a lead 4-3. Randall bringing the ball up. He's driving, kicks it out to Burks. Burks kicks it out to Mitchell. Robinson, and Robinson slams it home. 5-4. So this is fast pace. Happy Prince, salute. They get it to Mitchell. Mitchell's dribbling. He stops on the dime, pulls up mid-range. It's good. So 6-5. Jazz regained the lead. Under 10 minutes here. Burks bringing the ball up. They get it to Barrett. Barrett over to Randall. Randall fakes a three. Now he's dribbling. Takes the mid-range, and that's good. So 7-6. Knicks have a 1-point lead. They get it over to Conley. Conley driving, kicks it out. Royce, he misses the three. They kick it out to Fournier. Fournier gets it to Randall. Randall has post position. He's dribbling. Kicks it out. Barrett takes a three, and that hits the front of the rim. Robinson fighting for it, and he has it, misses it, and it's good. So Mitchell Robinson comes down with it. 9-6. Marie Matthews, salute to you. They get it to Bogdanovich. He takes a three, and that's good. So they tied the game up. 9-9. 8:54 here left in the first. Randall bringing the ball up. Fast-paced game here. They get it to Fournier. Fournier, he takes a three. Hits the front of the rim. Mitchell, oh, that's a turnover in transition, and Burke saves it. Fournier gets it over to Randall. Randall, he takes the three, and that rims out. Uzabuke gets it, and he gets fouled by Randall. John Lavin, I agree with you, absolutely. As the Jazz are getting ready to inbound the ball, they get it back to Conley. Conley dribbling, takes the floater, misses. Robinson gets it over to Barrett. Barrett running down the court. He's waiting. Randall's asking for it. Drives, kicks out to Fournier. Fournier, sidestep three, and that's good. So Fournier, they say his foot was on the line. 11-9. 8 minutes here left in the first. Mitchell driving. Mitchell, step back two, and that hits the front of the rim. They get the offensive rebound. Kicked out. Conley for three, and that's missed. Randall with the rebound. Randall coming up the court, gets it to Barrett. Barrett, he's dribbling in the post. He has Mitchell on him. Floater misses, but Robinson cleans it up. Mitchell Robinson starting off strong. 13-9. 7:25 here left in the first. Jazz bringing the ball up. Conley dribbling. He takes a sidestep three, and that rims in and out. Burks with the rebound. He's bringing the ball up. He has the Jazz defender on his hip. Takes the pull up, and he is fouled. They say he was fouled before the shot. So the Jazz are getting an early substitution here as Mike Conley comes out. They get it over to Robinson. Robinson over to Barrett. Barrett, he's dribbling, takes the floater, and that's good. RJ Barrett on the board. He has 3 points. 15-9. They're bringing the ball up, and Quinn Snyder calls a timeout. So he doesn't like the way things are. Will Gallo, you're absolutely right there. I did not like that. I've been saying that all year. John Lavin, it's a late night game right now, so the Jedi has to go to sleep. He has work in the morning. I'm a little bit younger than him, so I can take the, staying up at night till 12 o'clock watching this Knicks game and then doing what I have to do in the morning. Kevin Cruz, you said Randall shooting those fadeaways like he's an old vet in his 30s. Yeah, he can't do that. Has to go up strong. That's it. But then again, maybe he wants to save his strength for later on in the game. We don't know, but he has to go up stronger than that. And Marie, yeah, you're absolutely right. Derrick Rose, you miss Derrick Rose. I miss Derrick Rose. I think we all miss Derrick Rose. If there's anyone that missed Derrick Rose, it's Antoine.
From the start. Now you can see Antoine Griezmann.
English, Antoine. It's got to be English. You're under pressure.
I love Derrick Rose.
That's a very valid.
From
Antoine, you're absolutely right. We miss Derrick Rose. But CB, yeah. We're moving the ball. At least 3 passes look to be open. Good start. Yeah, we're moving with a fast pace, similar to what we did during the Lakers game. We saw that worked for us, so we're doing it again. So, we're going to see what adjustments Quinn Snyder makes here. Hopefully, we can continue to keep the gas pedal on. But, yeah, John Lavin, you're absolutely right. Strong start so far, but we got to protect the lead. And protecting the lead has to do with our defense, and also on offense, we have to be aggressive no matter what. Keep putting them in those tricky situations where they either have to foul or just play really strong defense. That's really it. And it sounds easy, but it's all about the commitment that we have to make. It's all about the commitment. So we're still in a commercial break right now. There, the Jedi letting us know he's even staying up past the time he's supposed to. Probably taking a sneak peek of this game right now. Terrell Houston. I don't know, man. This game is up in the air right now. The Knicks are playing really good. Be civilized. I hope you're right. Mitch has got to eat tonight. He's got to stay strong. And Dexter Backus, you're absolutely right. As they get it to Donovan Mitchell, he shoots a three, misses. Mitchell Robinson with the strong rebound. Burks gets it to Randall. Randall over to Barrett. Barrett layup is good. And the foul. RJ Barrett hungry tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Knicks 17, Jazz 9. Maria, you're absolutely right, but we have to keep the energy strong for the Jedi. As Barrett converts on the free throw, 18-9, Knicks have a 9-point lead. Mitchell bringing the ball up for the Jazz. Mitchell defended by Barrett. They get it to Bogdanovich, back to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Bogdanovich for three, and that's off. Robinson fighting for the rebound, but they get it. O'Neal gets it back to Bogdanovich. He's driving, kicks it out. Mitchell fakes the three, takes a step back, passes it to O'Neal for three, and that's off. Burks with the rebound. He's bringing the ball up the court. Burks gets it to Randall. Randall to Fournier. Fournier back to Randall. Randall back to Fournier. Fournier for three, and that's good. Evan Fournier, salute. Yes, Pepe Le Pew, 21-9. Mitchell's bringing the ball up. He gets it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich to O'Neal. O'Neal back to Bogey. Bogey's driving, and the layup is good. 21-11. Knicks with a 10-point lead. They get it to Barrett. Barrett gets it to Randall. Randall, layup, not good. And they fight for it. They get the rebound. Mitchell bringing the ball up. He's driving, and layup is good. Tough in traffic. 21-13. Big task. Salute to you. As Burks has the ball. Burks driving. Layup misses. But Mitchell Robinson cleans it up. Let's go. Big man's got to eat, but we got to play defense. Mitchell has it. He takes the three, and that front rims. Burks with the rebound. He's bringing the ball up. Just RJ. He goes strong to the rim. He misses. Thought he had a foul, but they bring the ball up. Jazz have it. They're driving. Floater is blocked by Mitchell Robinson, but they get it back to Whiteside, and Whiteside is fouled by Robinson. Happy Prince, you're absolutely right. This game is not for sleepwalkers. And I love the passing. You're absolutely right. Big task. Salute to you. Big task. Big task. So Hassan Whiteside headed to the free throw line. Connects on the first free throw, 23-14. Mitchell Robinson sits down. Most definitely. As Whiteside connects on both free throws, quickly in for the Knicks. Quickly gets it to Barrett. Barrett gets a screen from Noel. Barrett kicks out to Quickly. Quickly, he's dribbling. Gets it out to Barrett. Barrett takes the three, and that hits the front of the rim. Over to Fournier. Fournier takes the three, and that hits it back of the rim. Whiteside collects the rebound. Mitchell has the ball now. He's dribbling. Gets it over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich, he has Quickly in the post and misses the shot. Knicks get the rebound quickly. Gunning gets it over to Barrett. Barrett driving. Layup is good. RJ Barrett with the right hand. Let's stay consistent tonight. 25-15. Mitchell takes the three, and that hits the front of the rim. But Whiteside gets the rebound, takes the floater, misses. Noel gets the rebound. Over to Quickly. Quickly over to Randall. Randall over to Barrett. Barrett takes the three. Now he's driving. Kicks it out. Quickly for three. And that hits the rim. Whiteside with the rebound. Gets it over to O'Neal. O'Neal bringing the ball up. O'Neal gets it to, who is that? Number 3. They get it over to Mitchell. Mitchell for 3, and that's good. 25-18. As Randall's bringing the ball up. Randall fakes the handoff, keeps the dribble alive, now hands it off to Fournier. Fournier dribbling. Knicks offense getting a little stagnant here. Randall fakes the 3, kicks it out to Fournier. Fournier for 3, and that rims in and out. Whiteside with the rebound, gets it over to Mitchell. Mitchell bringing the ball up. Mitchell kicks it out. O'Neal. He's driving to the paint, kicks it to Whiteside, and Whiteside gets fouled again. Big task. I don't even know what Clyde was referencing to that. That's just a Clydeism as we hit a timeout right now. But that sounds appropriate for this game right now. When cats are away, the mice will play. Shakedown family, salute to you. We got to attack like this. Keep consistently attacking like this. Agent Super Argo, salute to you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you so much. We got to keep it moving. But yeah, Mitchell Robinson, I know, I guess what you see no Gobert, Mitch is gonna cook tonight. I see that, but I see what Thibodeau wants to do right now in testing the waters. And if you have Noel giving maybe Hassan Whiteside some problems, then Hassan Whiteside maybe doesn't play when Mitch is playing, and that way Mitch can dominate. That's what we have to do. Marie, I don't know if we could just keep the lead the whole game. The Jazz are going to fight back. They're a professional team just like us, but we have to have a punch in us just like they will. Big task. Be civilized. You said hopefully Tibbs doesn't bug out with the rotations tonight and the third quarter. Yeah, I mean, we see he substituted early in this quarter. Hopefully he does the same thing in the third quarter. I mean, some team like we saw with the Lakers, they couldn't afford to make much substitutions, so they kept their starting unit out. But the way our starting unit was playing, he had to, you got to make some type of adjustment. So we're still in a commercial break. They're talking to Tibbs. Oh, we're back. The interview on Tibbs about what we have to do, about how we have to stay consistent, things of that nature. Not settling and having to do it every night. So, I mean, the talk is good, but we have to execute. So the Jazz are at the free throw line right now, I believe. Yeah, Hassan Whiteside. Converts on the first free throw, 25-19. Knicks are holding a 6-point lead. Oh, Cam Reddish is in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Cam Reddish is in the game as he misses, and the Knicks come up with the rebound, quickly bringing the ball up. Jedi, you supposed to be asleep. As quickly's calling out a play, he gets a screen from Noel. He's driving, kicks, and what do they call? They said that quickly stepped out of bounds. Big task, you're absolutely right. That is Cam. As the Jazz are bringing up the ball, they get it over to Butler. Butler, he kicks it out. Who's that? Clarkson. Clarkson back to Butler. Butler's dribbling, step back three, and that's good. Excuse me, that was Conley. So Conley hit the three just now. As Randall gets it over to Quickly over to Barrett. Barrett to Reddish. Reddish for three. Oh, and that was the air ball. Mitchell has the ball, gets a screen from Whiteside. He kicks it out. Pascal for three, and that's off. Quickly with the rebound. He's bringing the ball up. Quickly kicks it out to Randall. Randall. And the ball gets knocked out of bounds by, they say, last touch by the Knicks. So Conley bringing the ball up for the Jazz. It's 25-22. 1 minute, 11 seconds here left. Conley kicks it out to Clarkson. Clarkson over to Mitchell, back to Conley, back to Clarkson. Clarkson driving, foul, and one. So Clarkson with the chance to tie up the game. Ralph Mouth, salute to you. And Clarkson does convert on the free throws, tied at 25 all. 1 minute here left in the first. Quickly bringing the ball up. They get it to Barrett. Barrett dribbling. Barrett gets it over to Randall. Randall fakes the three. He's driving high off the glass, but he gets fouled. So he's heading to the free throw line. They had to have. I don't know, man. But then again, Grimes is out right now. Be civilized. Thank you so much for the support. Randall's at the free throw line. Randall connects on the first free throw. It's 26-25. Hopefully that's a positive sign, but anything can happen in 22 seconds. So Randall misses on the second free throw. Jazz get the rebound. They get it over to Conley. Conley's bringing the ball up. Conley over to Clarkson. Clarkson gets a screen. Now kicks it out to Conley. Conley's driving. Lobs it up to Whiteside. Whiteside in the post. And they say Noel knocked it out of bounds. They inbound it to Clarkson. Clarkson for three. And that's good. 28-26. Randall bringing the ball up. Just a second difference left between game clock, shot clock. 17 seconds left on game clock. Randall gets it to Barrett. Barrett gets it back to Randall. Randall in high post. Twitching, dribbling, takes the fadeaway shot. It's true. 1.3 seconds left. Clarkson inbounds it to Forrest, and that shot ain't close. So we're tied at 28 all in the first quarter. So we were able to keep him under 28 here, but we know Jordan Clarkson is clearly a problem right now. We have to find a way to stop him. But 28-28 in the first quarter. Let me look up some of the stats for the quarter. Give me one moment. So the Knicks tonight, they're shooting 12 of 26 from the field for 46%. The Jazz are shooting 10 of 25 from the field for 40%. The Knicks are shooting 1 of 8 from the three-point land. That's 12%. The Jazz are shooting 4 of 14 from the three-point line. That's 29%. The Knicks are shooting 3 of 5 from the free throw line. That's 60%. The Jazz are shooting 4 of 5 from the free throw line. That's 80%. So we got to make our free throws. Rebounds, the Knicks have 17. The Jazz have 14. Offensive rebounds, the Knicks have 6. The Jazz have 4. Assists, we're tied at 7. Steals, the Knicks have 2. The Jazz have 1. Blocks, the Knicks have 1. The Jazz have none. Turnovers, the Knicks have 3. The Jazz have 2. Points in the paint, the Knicks have 16. The Jazz have 10. Second chance points, the Knicks have 8. The Jazz have 2. Fast break points, we're tied at 2. Points off of turnovers, they have 8. We have 1. Biggest lead we had was 12. The biggest lead they had was 2. Yeah, that's the stats for the night. For the Knicks, their highest scorer tonight, believe it or not, Mitchell Robinson. So far in the first quarter, he has 10 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. Right under him, R.J. Barrett, 8 points, 0 rebounds, 2 assists. Then is Julius Randle, 5 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Then Evan Fournier, 5 points, 1 rebound. Alec Burks, he has 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Emmanuel Quickly, he has 3 rebounds, 1 assist. And Nerlens Noel has 1 rebound. So, yeah, that's the game so far in the first quarter. We're starting in the second quarter. Mike Conley has the ball. He's dribbling, gets it out to Pascal. Pascal over to Clarkson. Clarkson kicks it out to Forrest. And that should be a turnover right there. They threw it in the backcourt, so the Knicks are going to get possession. On the floor for the Knicks is Emmanuel Quickly, Nerlens Noel, R.J. Barrett, Obi Toppin, Cam Reddish. Quickly gets it to Barrett. Barrett driving, kicks it out to Reddish. Reddish for 3, and that's front of the rim. Noel gets the rebound, lobs it up, misses it straight off the backboard. Conley driving. He's in the paint, kicks it out to Forrest. Forrest dribbling the ball. He's driving. Layup is missed. Noel fighting for the rebound. And the Jazz get it, but Obi saves it. Barrett has it, gets it over to Quickly. Quickly takes a 3 in transition, and that's off the front rim. But and they knock it out of bounds. The Jazz knock it out of bounds, so the Knicks have maintained possession. Yes, Jedi, you're absolutely right. They have to play the young kids, and they have to play fast. Their stamina will be tested. They get it over into Barrett. Barrett kicks it out. Quickly fakes the 3. Now he takes the floater, and that's good. So Knicks 30, Jazz 28. Forrest is bringing the ball up for the Jazz. Forrest dribbling, gets a screen, kicks it out to Pascal. Pascal over to Clarkson for 3, and that's off. Reddish rips down the rebound. Good rebound for Reddish. Reddish bringing the ball up. Reddish, He's driving. Layup. Oh, off, but he gets fouled. So Cam Reddish headed to the free throw line. Reddish being aggressive tonight. I like that. Cam Reddish, you got to take it in your own hands. Got to take it in your own hands. Reddish to the free throw line. Converts his first free throw. Doesn't have much arc. It's a line drive, but it got right in there. Got to convert our free throws. We're getting Cam Reddish minutes, ladies and gentlemen. And Cam Reddish converts both his free throws, 32-28. Jedi, you supposed to be embedded. As Forrest has the ball for the Jazz. He gets it over to Conley. Conley, almost stripped. Keeps the dribble alive. Has quickly on him. Calls for a screen. Gets a screen. Kicks it off to Forrest. Forrest over to Pascal. Pascal has Obi on him. Driving. Oh, layup is good. 32-30. They get it over to Barrett. Quick in transition. Barrett dribbling. Over to Reddish. Reddish floater is good. Cam Reddish back-to-back buckets. 34-30. 9:50 here left. Forrest dribbling. He kicks it out over to, who is that, number 20? As he is fouled. He's heading to the free throw line. Oh, excuse me. That's Ozabuke, their starting center. So he's playing right now while Mitchell Robinson isn't in the game. They want to look for the matchup between Whiteside and Robinson. As Robinson comes into the game now. CB, you're absolutely right. Be civilized. Cam has to be aggressive. As Ozabuke converts the first free throw. Uzubuke misses the second one. Robinson with the rebound quickly, bringing the ball up for the Knicks. Gets it to Robinson. Robinson over to Obi. Obi back to Quickly. Quickly takes the three, and that's good. Emmanuel Quickly. His feet was near the line. 37-31. Forrest kicks it out over to Uzubuke to Clarkson. Clarkson gets a screen over to Forrest. Forrest dribbling the ball now. Forrest getting in the paint, layup, rims in, and is good. So Forrest gets a layup, 37-33. Quickly bringing the ball up. Quickly gets a screen from Burks. He's driving into the lane, kicks it out. Reddish fakes the three, kicks it out. Burks, top of the line three, and that's off. But Robinson gets the offensive rebound over to Quickly. Quickly to a cutting Reddish, and Reddish was fouled on the floor. So Reddish being aggressive, ladies and gentlemen. Reddish taking his minutes right now. We like that. Cam Reddish back to the free throw line. Already doing good things. Got to give young players a chance, Tibbs. Reddish converts the first free throw, 38-33. 8:47 here left in the second. CB, you're absolutely right, too. Off the offensive rebound, get it to Quickly, and there was some patience right there. Someone had to cut, though, and be active, and Reddish converts both free throws. 4-4 from the free throw line. 39-33. Knicks up by 6. Forrest bringing the ball up. They get it over to Clarkson. And, Donovan Mitchell got fouled by Alec Burks, so Donovan Mitchell heading to the free throw line. Donovan Mitchell. Who is number 13? Converts on the first free throw, 39-34. Yeah, be civilized. You're absolutely right. Can't complain about pace right now. I also like the rotation of players we have out there. You could say that Vic right now, but he's kind of doing the right thing. Mitchell converts on both free throws, 39-35. They get it over to Burks. Burks rejects the screen, gets it over to Reddish. Reddish spin move, kicks it out to Toppin. Toppin over to Burks. Burks takes a three, and that hits the front of the rim. Clarkson rips down the rebound. He's bringing the ball up. Oh, poked out by Reddish, but Clarkson keeps it. Clarkson kicks it out to Butler. Jared Butler back. Oh, and stealing transition by Reddish, and they knocked it out of bounds. And they say off Reddish. And Thibodeau was irate, but that was good defense on the perimeter by Cam Reddish. Absolutely big task. So Donovan Mitchell at the top of the key calling for a screen. Gets a screen from Uzubuke. He's getting in the paint, takes the floater, and that's good. 39-37. Quickly bringing the ball up the court. Quickly gets a screen, takes another three. That hits the front of the rim. And Pashal secures the rebound. They get it over to Clarkson. Clarkson back to Pashal. He's driving in the paint, and he got fouled. So he's heading to the line. And that right there off of, ooh, yeah, the ball did hit Cam Reddish's knee. That was a good defensive play, but we could see Cam Reddish making use of his length, something we've been complaining about in our lineups. Happy Prince, you're absolutely right. As Bogdanovich checks back in for the Jazz. Pashal converts the first free throw, 38-39. Pashal converts on both. Inbound, 39. We're tied up at 39. 7:20 here left in the second. Quickly gets it over to Robinson, over to Toppin. Toppin back to Robinson. Robinson gets it over to Reddish. Reddish driving, and he gets fouled. Or what they say, the ball was knocked out of bounds on Reddish. Yeesh. So they're saying good defense there by Pashal. We're tied up at 39. They get it over to Bogdanovich. He's dribbling. Bogdanovich has Robinson on him. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell in the paint. Driving. Ay, ay, ay. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, as my screen froze. Oh, Buddha, salute. Thank you so much for the compliments on the shirt. It's a Knicks hockey jersey. So we're in a commercial break. I got the stream right back. Thank CB. You said Hope Cam plays well, so they won't package him in a deal unless it's for a star or superstar. Cam has nice size. Yeah, no, Big Task is correct. Cam is here. He won't be traded. He can't be traded in a package. There's some rules in the CBA and I believe also in language in the contracts that kind of stipulate now that he's here and he was traded from the Atlanta Hawks, the only way we could trade Cam Reddish is in a deal by himself. So he's kind of here for the foreseeable future. As I believe Mitchell converted on that floater. So we're in a timeout. Oh man. Big task, you say. In fact, they're trying to make room to get him some playing time. Yeah, they also have to make some room for Deuce McBride as well, because he's kind of like he's above the level of competition in the G League. Not saying he's just too good for them, but he's scoring at will in the G League. Buddha, you're absolutely right, man. Hopefully the front office makes some moves before this trade deadline, as they're reminiscing on the Linsanity that happened. Linsanity. Guess it was on the same date there where a couple years back where we played the Jazz. Jeremy Lin went crazy. CB, thank you so much. Guys, yeah, I am calling the game by myself. I'm just, try and give y'all the best product that we usually do when it's me and Jedi. It's just me tonight, but I'm gonna give y'all my all as we get it in. Mitchell Robinson gets it over to quickly kicks it out. Robinson dunk is good. So we're tied up at 41. 6:30 here left in the first half. Donovan Mitchell bringing the ball up for the Jazz. Mitchell gets it. He's spinning, drives, kicks it out. Bogdanovich, they're kicking it around over to Clarkson. Corner three, no good. And Mitchell Robinson rips down the rebound. They get it over to Burks. Burks bringing the ball up. Burks, he drives, floater, misses, and they get the rebound over to Mitchell. Mitchell bringing the ball up. Mitchell fakes the three. Now he's driving, spin move. Oh, kick off, get it over to Clarkson. Clarkson, they slow it down over to O'Neal, back to Clarkson. Clarkson, kick it out to Bogdanovich, over to Mitchell. Mitchell takes the three, and that's good. Yeah, right in Mitchell Robinson's eye right there. The Knicks gotta wake up. Johnny Davis, salute. What's up to you? Fournier curling, they get it over to Toppin. Toppin takes the three, and that hits the back of the iron. Jazz with the rebound. Clarkson bringing the ball up. He takes a three, and that's off. Fournier gets the rebound. He's bringing the ball up. Fournier lobs it up to Obi. Obi kicks it back out to Quickly. Quickly driving, and he was swatted out from behind. So the Knicks are going to keep the possession here. 13 on the shot clock. So Quickly, yeah, his floater is being telegraphed. He has to go to the rim. Burks driving to the rim, and they call an offensive foul on Burks. They say he hit Jordan Clarkson in the mouth. Ay, ay, ay. So Chaz bringing the ball up. Excuse me, my stream is buffering a little. Oh. Julius has it. Over to Fournier. Fournier, step back mid-range. And that's off the mark. Knicks right now, some offensive futility. Mitchell gets it to a cutting O'Neal, and turnover right there. Fournier in transition. Layup is off, but he's heading to the free throw line. So a foul on Jordan Clarkson. I believe that's a second. Fournier heading to the free throw line. Oh, my guy, Frankie Khalees. Salute to you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. As Evan Fournier hits the first free throw, 46-42. Fournier converts on the second free throw. So 43-46. Donovan Mitchell bringing the ball up for the Jazz. Across the half-court line, defended by Barrett. Gets a screen. Now getting into the paint. Mid-range. Rims in and out. Mitchell Robinson rips down the rebound. Gets it to Barrett. Barrett bringing down the ball. Barrett. And they say he was held up, so a jump ball with him and Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, Dexter Backus, you're absolutely right. Knicks staying composed, but they have to start, being a bit more aggressive with some reasoning, some intent. So it's going to be a jump ball between Mitchell and Barrett as Conley comes into the game for Jordan Clarkson. Jump ball. Do they get it? Barrett gets it. And they say it was swiped out of bounds. So Knicks will maintain possession. 13 here left on the shot clock. Burks inbounding the ball. Gets it to Robinson. Robinson over to Burks. Burks driving. And floater is good by Burks. 45-46. So they get it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich kicks out to O'Neal. O'Neal for three. And that's off the mark. Robinson, good rebound right there. Gets it to Randall. Randall bringing the ball down the court. Randall, blocking foul, and one. It's got to be and one. And one, yes. So Randall heading to the line. Frankie Calise. Yes, we're all trying to enjoy this game. Knicks have a 1-point lead, 47-46. Randall headed to the free throw line, trying to complete a 3-point play. And he does complete the 3-point play. 48-46, and Knicks have a 2-point lead. Conley bringing the ball up for the Jazz. Conley gets it over to Mitchell. Mitchell now gets in the paint. Oh, they call a foul on Burks and one. That was a good move there. So quickly back in the game. Burks sitting down. Mitchell converts the free throw. It's 49-48. They inbound it to Barrett. Barrett to Quickly. Barrett has the ball now. Barrett curling around. Mid-range shot. That's good for RJ Barrett. Like that free throw extended jumper for Barrett. 50-49. Jazz bringing the ball up. Why is this buffering? And they call a timeout. Excuse me, my stream was buffering. So they called the timeout on the floor. So, ladies and gentlemen, tell me right now, what do y'all like about the Knicks? Tell me what are y'all seeing so far that y'all like? Tell me what y'all seeing so far that y'all dislike, and Buddha. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You don't get crossed unless you're playing defense. So yeah. You commend the effort. That's all you gotta. That's all you do right there. You commend the effort. The saying: good defense, better offense, and you just gotta commend the effort. So a very, very close game we're playing with the Utah Jazz right now. Not presenting ourselves to be the 7-point underdogs. Dexter Backus, you said composure, focus, and intentional effort. I like that, especially the third one, intentional effort. We're playing with a purpose right now, and we have to be consistent. That's the only thing that, at the end of the game we're going to have to see is, can we be consistent? Happy Prince, you said defense is a point of the game for the Knicks right now. You're absolutely right. We're playing good defense. We're kind of we're forcing them to settle for certain threes that they're shooting, and if they are driving to the paint, they're meeting a couple of bodies and they're being thrown to the floor. So we're playing tough nose defense right now. That's the only thing we could ask for, and it is a close game. These guys are above 500. They're 32-21, so we got to give them that respect, and hopefully we just be consistent. That's the only way we show our respect. We got to play a consistent game right now. So we're back from commercial break. CB, you're absolutely right. Robinson is having a good offensive game as well as defensively and controlling the boards. And he's kind of inserting himself over Hassan Whiteside. We see that that's the matchup that they wanted. They didn't want Uzubuike on Robinson anymore. So we're getting back. And Argo, you're absolutely right. Cam is a change of pace for this team. As Bogdanovich converts the first one, it's tied at 50. Cam is a great change of pace for this team, and his length is going to prove to help us out in transition. Bogdanovich converts both free throws. The Jazz have a 1-point lead. Quickly bringing the ball up. Quickly. Gets a screen from Robinson. Gets in the paint. Kicks it out to Barrett. Barrett. Gets a screen. Gets a switch over to Bogdanovich. He's dribbling. Driving. Takes a floater. Is good. So, woo! RJ Barrett feeling himself. 52-51. Johnny Davis, you're absolutely right. Cam is playing. And Big Task, you're right. RJ Barrett, 12 points. And, oof. They got a foul on quickly. Mike Conley got a foul on quickly. And so it's and one. So 53-52. And he's heading to the free throw line. Conley converts the free throw. 54-52. Quickly bringing the ball up. Gets it to Robinson. Robinson over to Barrett. Barrett driving. Kicks it over to Robinson. Robinson back to Barrett. Barrett takes a three. And that's off the front rim. Bogdanovich with the rebound. Gets it to Conley. Oh, turnover. Robinson gets it. Over to Quickly. Quickly bringing the ball up. Gets it to Randall. Randall driving. Layup is good. With a lot of contact there. Tied up at 54. 1 minute, 23 seconds here left in the first half. Mitchell has the ball. Mitchell. Defended by Randall. Mitchell. Driving. Layup is good. High off the glass. So they get it into Randall. 56-54. Jazz have a 2-point lead. Randall. Dribbling. Fakes the mid-range. Kicks it out quickly for three. And that hits the front of the rim. Whiteside with the rebound. They get it over to Conley. Conley. He takes a step. Oh, fakes the step back three. Gets the ball back. Get it over O'Neal back to Conley. Conley's in the corner. Conley. He's driving. And they call a foul on Fournier. And I don't see how Fournier fouled him when he swiped Fournier's hand. But so Conley to the line, converts the first free throw, 57-54. 35 seconds here left in the first half. Conley converts the second free throw, 58-54. And what happened here? What are they called? The technical? Technical on Julius Randle. Oh, it was Evan Fournier. Excuse me. Evan Fournier with the technical. So quickly, they get it over to Fournier. Fournier to Julius. Julius takes a three, and that rims in. It's good. So 57-59. Knicks down by 2. 21 seconds here left in the half. 19. Mitchell bringing the ball up. Eight seconds here left. Mitchell stumbled. Has a dribble. Step back three. Off the glass. No good. So 59-57. The Jazz have a 2-point lead. Can't ask for more than that. Would have been a 1-point lead without the technical, but it is what it is. Donovan Mitchell has 21 points so far in the first half. But let me read some of the stats of the night for the Knicks. Give me one moment, ladies and gentlemen, while I get that for you. So the Knicks right now are shooting 22 of 51 from the field at 43%. The Utah Jazz are shooting 19 to 42 from the field at 45%. The Knicks are shooting 3 of 18 from the three-point land at 17%. The Jazz are shooting 5 of 21 from the three-point line. That's 24%. The Knicks are shooting 10 of 12 from the free throw line. That's 83%. The Jazz are shooting 16 of 18 from the free throw line. That's 89%. Rebounds, the Knicks have 26. The Jazz have 24. Offensive rebounds, the Knicks have 9. The Jazz have 6. Assists, the Knicks have 12. The Jazz have 9. Steals, the Knicks have 6. The Jazz have 1. Blocks, the Jazz have 3. The Knicks have 1. Turnovers, the Knicks have 6. The Jazz have 7. Points in the paint, the Knicks have 28. The Jazz have 24. Second chance points, the Knicks have 14. The Jazz have 4. And fast break points, both teams are tied at 2. Points off of turnovers, the Jazz have 14. The Knicks have 7. The biggest lead was for the Knicks was 12, and the biggest lead for the Jazz was 5. So that's the stats so far for both teams. Let me read some of the stats for the Knicks. Some pretty even distributed scoring right now. The highest scorer for the Knicks is Julius Randle. He has 13 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. After that is RJ Barrett. He has 12 points, 0 rebounds, 4 assists. After that is Mitchell Robinson. Big double-double so far. 12 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist. Then is Evan Fournier. He has 7 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Alec Burks, he has 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Emmanuel Quickly has 5 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Cam Reddish has 6 points, 1 rebound. Nerlens Noel has 2 rebounds. Obi Toppin has 1 rebound. So give me one moment. Let's look over at the Jazz before I get into some of the analysis. The Jazz right now, Donovan Mitchell has 21 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Following him is Mike Conley, 11 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Then is Bogdan Bogdanovic, 11 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Then is Hassan Whiteside. No, excuse me, Jordan Clarkson. He has 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Then Eric Paschal, 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Hassan Whiteside, he has 3 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. Forrest has 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. And Azubuike has 1 point and 2 rebounds. So what we're seeing right now, CB, I agree with you. Absolutely. We have to step it up defensively. Have to stop shooting some bad threes. Good job getting to the basket. We have to feed it to Mitchell Robinson. You have to go download a Mitchell Robinson. I know that was a typo right there, but I get the gist of what you were saying. We have to feed it, download a Mitchell Robinson because we saw them making the adjustment now and having Hassan Whiteside. And we also see that RJ Barrett, he's driving right now, trying to get Hassan Whiteside in foul trouble. And if we get Hassan Whiteside in foul trouble, then their only other option is to go to Azubuike. So there is a chance for us to pull out this game. Another thing, too, that I'm seeing a good boost for us, our bench. With Cam Reddish in that bench unit, they're being a lot more aggressive. They're not accounting for Cam Reddish, so they're letting Cam Reddish attack off the dribble, attack isolation wise, but he's knowing also how to pass it out, knowing the right moments when to pass it out. So our bench is being a good boost for us right now. We're seeing Emmanuel Quickly is getting to play some additional minutes because we have Alec Burks playing with the starting lineup. We have to kind of conserve him. We're seeing, also kudos to Thibodeau in this first half. His excuse me, I'm tongue tied right now, ladies and gentlemen. His substitutions were really good. I have to say that he was keeping a lot of our athletes fresh. Hopefully, it isn't so that he plays them all out in the third quarter. I know the Utah Jazz, they're going to make some substitutions in the third quarter as well. But this starting unit, they have to keep with the same pace, keep attacking with the same pace. OBH Doc Little Bro, you said anybody knows who gets the ball after halftime. I'm not so sure. I don't know who starts off with the possession, but what I can say is that regardless of that, the Knicks have to play some tough defense. We cannot play lethargic. That is the one thing that if I can describe those third quarters of doom is that we play with no sense of urgency and we play very lethargic. So we have to find some way to keep up the pace and keep up we have to keep up an aggression and we have to play with what was the comment that who said it earlier? I believe it was CB. I'm gonna look it up earlier. You said that the Knicks were playing with good effort and something else. It was an attention to detail in their effort somewhere along the lines. I know it wasn't that complicated of a term, but that was what you said, and I love that term that you said there because that's how the Knicks should be playing. Dexter, you said you got to leave, but you'll come back in the third. Thank you so much for supporting us. And do come back, but thank you so much for the support, man. Regardless, you were here. Thank you for giving us the view. Thank you for giving us the like and always supporting the Bronx Sports Jedi Network. Thank you so much. CB, you said Cam made a difference with the minutes he got. He plays better with the bench. This is the first of a back-to-back. Yeah, and hopefully we see him play tomorrow night on the back-to-back in Denver, because Denver has some lengthy athletes as well. So we're gonna definitely need him to play tomorrow against the Nuggets, and it's gonna be another high altitude game. So we're gonna need our young guys to play. I We have to find some way to get our young guys playing, because if they do, like, they have the wind and the stamina, also along with them not playing so much in the first really the first 50 games of the season, we can say, with them not playing so much, they have the wind and the legs now to take it. They can play a back to back, and not, we don't have to play them the next game, and we can kind of play around with our rotation. We know that if Quentin Grimes doesn't play tomorrow night, then we can hopefully at least have him back for the game after the Nuggets. But we know Cam Reddish hopefully got, knocking on wood, no injuries befall him tonight. Hopefully he can play tomorrow. We need him on the back to back. But yeah, Dexter Backus, you had said that they're playing with an intentional effort, and I like that terminology right there. But we also have to stay composed. We saw Evan Fournier getting that technical that wasn't needed. Without the technical, the score is 58-57, down by one. Not to say that, well, we never really know right now, because the final buzzer hasn't been sounded. But what I can say is that you don't know if that 1 point makes the difference. So we have to stay composed. And CB, you're right. Tibbs has to be flexible with the lineup. Has to be flexible with the lineup, and has to be willing to let some people play. We're seeing, he's played so far. His lineup is R.J. Barrett, Alec Burks, um, excuse me, R.J. Barrett, Alec Burks, Julius Randle, Evan Fournier, Mitchell Robinson. Off the bench is Emmanuel Quickly, Obi Toppin, Cam Reddish, Nerlens Noel, and he's kind of had R.J. Barrett playing with the bench. So we had to see if those guys can take advantage of that as well. And he's I believe he's been substituting Burks and RJ to play with the bench unit. So right now he's gone 9 deep in the lineup, CB, but maybe well, it's the first half. We know he's going to stay 9 deep, but hopefully he doesn't play like we said, the only thing we don't want to see is if the starting unit is playing bad in that third quarter, he has to address it. Buddha, you said, do you think Tibbs is getting paid to tank like Hugh Jackson from the Cleveland Browns? It wasn't Hugh Jackson that was being offered to get paid. It was Brian Flores. Hugh Jackson came out and said that he wasn't getting paid. He wasn't getting paid, but he will come out and say that he may have been incentivized some way else to lose the games. But I don't think Tibbs isn't like that, man. If you see the way that guy patrols up and down the court, if you see it, like, if you've heard his backstory about the way he involves himself in coaching, he he is not one for tanking right now, nor has he truly ever been. The man had an opportunity. He had a choice between two women to marry, and he said, I'm going to marry the game of basketball. That's what he did. So that's the kind of guy we're dealing with. Big Taz, salute to you, man. Knicks pride. We need Knicks pride. Salute, man. Knicks pride has to stay up. And yeah, politics, not politics. I understand it's weird, but it's we will know what's gonna happen past the trade deadline. The true intentions of the front office, and whether they talk to him or not, and what the politics will be, we're gonna know all of that after February 10th. If some vets are still here and he's still playing them a majority of the minutes, then we'll have to dissect it there. But we'll have to see after February 10th. Nah, Buddha. Keep the chat interaction live. It's just me tonight. Jedi had to go to sleep to go to work in the morning. So I need the chat interaction. Marion Fon, you said Randall needs help. He's getting plenty help right now. Plenty of help right now. Randall is our leading scorer, but he is getting plenty of help right now. The scoring is evenly distributed. We see Mitchell Robinson already with a double-double. We see RJ Barrett, he has 12 points. Evan Fournier has 7 points. So the scoring is being evenly shared right now. He's getting plenty of help tonight. It's all about, can he help us close out the deal? And can we see some smart play tonight? Agent Super Argo, you said I wouldn't mind seeing McBride over IQ in this game. Tibbs already went with who he went with, man. I'm sorry. He's not going to go to McBride unless we start to blow out the Utah Jazz. That's the only time he's going to go with McBride. CB, you said absolutely, and whoever is hot, leave him in. Yeah, gotta ride the hot hand. Gotta ride the hot hand. Gotta ride the hot hand. That's something every coach will say up and down. We gotta find some way to ride the hot hand. And it'll be an injustice if we don't do that. And Agent Super Argo, you said the Don Rose had a talk with Tibbs about Cam playing. Yeah, I mean, hopefully the Don can make a public appearance and talk to us, and we know where he stands, because we haven't heard from Leon Rose in how long now. Hopefully, we don't know what the plan is for this team. We know that right now we're not gonna make a deep playoff run because our team is not built like that. We're not gonna be in. We're barely fighting for a playing spot. So we need to know where the team stands and what their intentions are. Dexter Gordon, you said Randall needs psychological help. I've kind of been saying that off the air myself. I think Randall needs to see a sports psychologist, because I don't think he's truly ever recovered, or I don't know what happened between the end of the season and that playoff run with the Hawks, but I don't think he's ever truly recovered from that shock there. As we're getting into the third quarter, Terrell Houston, you said, do I think the Jazz can cover 7.5 points now? Maybe it'll all come down to the third quarter and what the Knicks do, but if, anything's possible. As Conley gets it to Uzubuke, over to O'Neal, O'Neal to Bogdanovich, Conley back to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has Randall on him. Sidestep three, and that's good. 62-57. So the Jazz have a 5-point lead. They get it to Robinson. Robinson over to Randall. Randall over to Fournier. Fournier, he takes a three, and that hits the front of the rim. Knocks out of bounds. So the Jazz are bringing it. Jazz are bringing the ball inbounds. They get it over to O'Neal. Conley bringing the ball up. Tibbs had to put some glasses on. Conley, he takes a mid-range shot, and that's good. 64-57. So now there's a 7-point cushion, Terrell. Over to Burks. Burks gets it over to Randall. Randall rolling to the rim, and he gets fouled. So Randall's heading to the free throw line. Uzubuke said he was going straight up. Randall's heading to the free throw line. .55 here left in the third. Randall misses the first free throw. We got to make our free throws. We have to make our free throws. Randall converts on the second one, 58-64. Knicks down by 6. Mitchell bringing the ball up for the Jazz. Gets a screen from O'Neal. He's driving, step back, mid-range. That's true. 66-58. And they say oh man, the turnover on Julius. So the Jazz have the ball now. Conley dribbling, gets it out to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich driving, spin move, and misses. Barrett bringing the ball up. He slows it down. There's not a lot of Knicks there. Gets a screen from Robinson. Floater is blocked. And Fournier gets the ball. Burks for 3. And that hits the back of the rim. They kick it out. Barrett for 3. And that misses. But Robinson couldn't get the rebound. Bogdanovich has it. He's bringing the ball up. They kick it out. And over to Uzubuike. And he slams it in easy. So now the Utah Jazz have a 10-point lead. The Knicks is starting off bad right now. They get it over to Barrett. Barrett dribbling, driving. And what do they call a foul? So Barrett heading to the free throw line. Yeah, something's got to happen. And this is a consistent problem, putting ourselves in a 10-point hole. As Barrett converts the first free throw, 59-68. Barrett converts both free throws, 60-68. Knicks down by 8. Conley has the ball, gets a screen from Uzubuike, kicks it out. O'Neal for 3, and that misses. Barrett with the rebound. He's bringing the ball up for the Knicks now. Barrett kicks it out to Fournier. Fournier over to Randall. Randall in the post. He gets a double team, and he almost coughs it up, but he gets it back. Fournier takes a mid-range shot. He misses, but Barrett cleans it up, and he gets a layup. So 62-68. Funky set right now. And they miss a 3. The Utah Jazz does. Robinson with the rebound. Randall bring the ball up. Randall takes a 3, and that's good. 65-68. Knicks down by 3. Conley has the ball. Conley. He's driving, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. He takes a 3, and that rims in and out. Robinson fighting for it. Randall gets the rebound. Randall's bringing the ball up. He takes another 3, and that rims in and out. That was a one-and-done possession. Didn't need to happen. Donovan Mitchell gets it to a cutting Bogdanovich over to a Conley in the corner, and he misses the 3. But they're getting easy looks right now. Barrett driving. Oh, behind the back dribble. And nice mid-range shot by RJ Barrett. Oh my gosh. RJ Barrett, strong. 67-68. Knicks down by 1. Conley bringing the ball up. Conley. He's dribbling. Drives into the paint and blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Knocked out of bounds. 8 seconds here left on the shot clock. Gavin Drums, salute to you. Let's go, absolutely. And RJ Barrett with the nice move. Donovan Mitchell got him once, so he had to get Donovan Mitchell once. I like that. Johnson Selden, salute to you. Thank you so much for supporting. CB, if you feel that was a bad shot, that's fine, but that's RJ Barrett getting comfortable off the dribble. You like seeing that from your third overall pick. And if he starts to expand that, if that becomes a regular shot in his repertoire that he's comfortable with, because it wasn't like he was fading away. He dribbled, he got, come on, guys, we got to support our New York teams, Giants and Jets, even though the Giants are they're in the world of heap of oof. But yeah, man, RJ, that was a fire shot. He squared up. It wasn't like he was fading away, and that was a good shot. He was open. It was uncontested. He could have driven, but there was a defender right there. The defender froze up. Let him take that mid-range shot. You take what the defense gives you. Johnson Selden, absolutely, all the time. Gotta salute. Thank you so much for supporting, and you gotta take what the defense gives you. But yeah, the Jazz had to take a timeout right now. We're in a timeout break, and the Knicks, even though they're starting off funky, they're punching right back. So we see that they're solving their own third quarter of doing problems. But now you have to keep keep consistent, keep composed, and have an effort that's intentional. I like that what Dexter Backus said earlier. Have an intentional effort. As long as the Knicks have that, then we can fight our way through our third quarter of doom and keep it a close game. That's all we can ask for, and maybe even regain our lead. Oh, CB, you were talking about that Randall one and done shot. Yeah, that was a bad shot. That three, pulling up in transition, and I know it rimmed in and out. It had the possibility of going in, and it's one of those shots that if it goes in, we're like, oh, okay, we live with it. But yeah, yeah. In the words of Paul George, that I don't care what anybody says, that's a bad shot. And Dexter Backus, salute to you right back, as you said, a man of your word. So RJ Barrett tonight has 18 points. As we're returning, Donovan Mitchell gets it to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich over to Mitchell. Mitchell dribbling, driving, fakes it, spin around, pull up, and 24 shot clock. 24-second shot clock. Good defense by the Knicks right there. 7:20 here left in the third. As Burks is bringing the ball up. And Knicks on a 9-0 run for the last 2 minutes. Burks kicks it out. Fournier fakes the three. Now he takes it. Back of the rim. O'Neal gets the rebound. O'Neal kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich driving. And that's off. Robinson gets the rebound over to Burks. Burks over to Randall. Randall. He has Bogdanovich. He's driving. Spin around. Kicks out to Barrett. Barrett driving. Baseline kicks it out to Fournier for three, and that's good. Pepe Le Pew for three, 70-68. So Knicks regain a 2-point lead. As Forrest comes in, now 12-0 run. They get it over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich over to Mitchell. Mitchell for three, and he misses. Robinson rips down the rebound. Mitchell Robinson, good rebound right there. They get it over to Pepe. Fournier, he's dribbling. Gets it back to Randall. Randall. Face up mid-range. Hits the front of the rim. Forrest gets the rebound. 6:11 here left in the third. Forrest gets it out to Mitchell. Mitchell dribbling. He gets a screen. Slip screen from Royce O'Neal. And they say Nick touched the ball last as it went out of bounds. So 9 on the shot clock. Knicks are playing some really good defense right now. Absolutely right, Buddha. We got to feed Mitch. And we're loving the movement. They're defending the inbound. They get it. And stolen by Mitchell Robinson over to RJ Barrett. Barrett driving, and he gets fouled. Oh, on the pass lob to Mitch. Oh, so there was a foul in transition there. I don't know. Is that a clear path? They have to check if it's a clear path. All right, so they're inbounding the ball. Fournier gets it over to Mitchell Robinson. Robinson gets it over to Barrett. Barrett, top of the key. He's dribbling, has O'Neal on him, driving, right-handed, layup, misses, but Robinson cleans it up. 72-68. That bounced everywhere in the rim, but Robinson cleaned it up. So Knicks are on a 14-0 run right now. They get it over to Bogdanovich. He takes the three, and that's off. Fighting for the rebound, and they call it a loose ball foul or what? All right, so they're inbounding the ball. Loose ball foul. They get it over to Forrest. He's defended. Forrest gets a screen. He's getting in the paint. Fakes the shot. Gets stopped. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And 24-second shot clock. Good defense there. Good defense there. CB, most definitely good defense there. And yeah, that should have been a clear path, but good defense there. Buddha, what? Mitch's new name is Pressure? Is that what we're doing? He applying pressure? I like that. Another 24-second shot clock violation. Knicks are playing really good defense right now. Evan Fournier comes out of the game. Who comes in for him? Or no, they're not letting Evan Fournier come out of the game. Quickly trying to come in for Evan Fournier, but they don't let him. So Randall dribbling the ball up. He has Bogdanovich on him. He's backing him down in the paint. Turnaround jumper. Good. And a foul. Julius Randle. Yes, sir. Julius Randle. Getting ready to complete a three-point play. That's the old Randle. That move right there, that baseline coming up, going up strong on the defender, that's Randle from last year. I remember that Randle from last year. I need more of that Randle from last year. Knicks pride, absolutely big task, and he completes the three-point play, hitting them free throws. Let's get it. Julius Randle with 20 points on the night. Donovan Mitchell brings the ball up the court. He's driving, and tough layup there on Julius Randle. 75-70. Randle bringing the ball up. Has Bogdanovich on him. Kicks it out to Barrett, and they call a foul before the pass. So Buddha Namaste with the new nickname for Mitch, Pressure. You're applying that pressure. I like that. So Julius Randle heading to the free throw line. 4:49 here left in the third. Randle front rims the first free throw. We got to make our free throws. We got to make our free throws. Be civilized. You're absolutely right. The cohesion is good. We started off a little funky there in the third quarter, but we're composed and we're getting it together. And Randle misses both free throws, but Mitchell Robinson, he gets fouled on the cleanup. So Mitchell Robinson is headed to the free throw line. Yeah, and the Jazz do not know what to do with Mitchell Robinson right now. Yeah, big task. If that's, that's what all the discussions and all the talks is about. Mitchell Robinson, big double-double, 14 points, 17 rebounds. Make that 15 points. He converted his first free throw. Let's go, Mitch. Let's go, pressure. Let's go, pressure. Let's go, pressure. Big pressure right there. Pressure to the line. Converts both free throws. Let's go, pressure. 77-70. Mitchell brings the ball up for the Jazz. The blitz coming. They get it over to O'Neal. O'Neal over to Bogdanovich. He fakes the three. Now he takes it. Front rim, no good. Mitchell Robinson rips down the rebound. And they call a loose ball foul on the Jazz. Pressure. Where they at? Pressure. Where they at? Pressure. Hassan Whiteside with another foul. Pressure. Where they at? Pressure. Where they at? Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Mitchell Robinson to the free throw line yet again, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Julius has to make his free throws, but we gotta pressure yet again to the free throw line. What's going on? Converts another free throw. Let's go. 78-70. Building that lead. Be civilized, you're right. This last couple of games, Mitch has been getting closer and closer to in shape like he's been talking about, and he's playing for that bag. He's saying he wants to be a Knick. Mitchell Robinson, front rim's the second one, comes down with the offensive rebound, and they don't call a foul shot. But the Jazz get it now. Donovan Mitchell driving. Layup misses, and putback misses as well. Bogdanovich fakes the three. They kick it out. Donovan Mitchell misses the shot. Uzubuike gets the offensive rebound. He gets it over to Clarkson. Clarkson fakes it. Now he's driving. And what do they call? They call a traveling on Clarkson. Mitch controlling the boards tonight. I like that. But then again, he has to be able to do this when a guy in Rudy Gobert is out there on the court as well. Kingston, yes, RJ is playing great tonight. Julius step back too, and that's good. Julius Randle. Mitch is an obstacle tonight. He's pressure tonight, man. 80-70. Knicks with the 10-point lead here in the third. 3:34 here left. Jared Butler kicks it out to Uzubuike. Uzubuike over to Mitchell. Mitchell, top of the in the logo. He's dribbling. Defended by Barrett. And turnover right there. They get it over to Barrett. And Barrett misses the layup, but Julius cleans it up. 82-70. And the Jazz got to call time out. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Julius Randle is engaged. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. G Money, salute to you. Gideon, salute. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we here for, ladies and gentlemen. Jazz had to call timeout. We building a 12-point lead. We're on a run right now. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. 24-2 run. You're absolutely right, Gideon, but we have to close it out. We have to stay consistent. Dexter, I like your comment. You said it earlier. I'm going to keep reading it. Composure, focus, and intentional effort. That's what we gotta have tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we gotta have. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. The Laker game might have been a wake-up call. It might have been, but we gotta secure this. We gotta secure it. At the end of the day, we gotta secure it. We got to secure this win. Is Randall, Robinson, and RJ putting a hurting on them, CB? You're absolutely right. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly what we need. And what we got to stay composed and we got to stay consistent. But we got them on the run right now. We got our foot. We got them in a chokehold right now. The foot ain't on the neck right now. We're punching them in the face and we got them in a chokehold. But now we got to throw them on the ground, stomp them out a little, and then put our foot on their neck. And then we got to keep applying pressure. This is truly, this type of game that we're playing right now is truly what we would have wanted all season. As Mitchell Robinson with a big double-double tonight. 17 points, 18 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Robinson the Magnificent. Pressure putting on pressure. We needed that. We got to want it even more than the Jazz. You're absolutely right, Ronald. Salute to you, Ronald. I don't want to butcher your last name. Agent Super Argo, you're saying pay that man. He's gonna he got to keep securing the bag even throughout this game. Calvin T. Jones, salute to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Jordan Clarkson takes a 3, and that's good right there. 82-73. So the game is still going. We got to make some stops right now. They get it to Barrett. Barrett driving. Layup is good, or they call a foul before the layup. So the Knicks are heading to the free throw line. Oh, they put Nerlens Noel at the free throw line. That's a smart move right there. Nerlens Noel misses the first free throw. Yeah, we got to make our foul shots. Nerlens Noel misses both free throws. Barrett gets the offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Randall fakes the 3. Now driving. And turnover right there. They saw the pass coming. Pascal coming down the court. Pascal kicks it out. Clarkson for 3. And that's off the rim. And the Knicks could have gotten that rebound. Offensive rebound to Forrest. Forrest fakes it, driving, an easy layup. Oh my gosh. And Tibbs gotta call timeout. Tibbs gotta call timeout. Tibbs has gotta call timeout. Kelvin, this is brand new. But yeah, they had an opportunity to get that offensive rebound. And they gotta call timeout there. That's the consistency. We gotta look for consistency tonight, man. Tibbs talking to the guys inside the game. Gang rebounding, man. Gang rebounding. Got to secure the rebound. Johnny Davis, you're absolutely right. Lobster at the line. Butter brick hands, Noel. Buddha, you're absolutely right. Positive thoughts. We gotta keep positive thoughts, but it's all about being consistent. They gotta be consistent. They're letting the game kind of slip back in the hands of the Jazz. We gotta be consistent. Especially with us being in the bonus the rest of the way, we gotta take advantage of that. So the Knicks, after the timeout, inbound it, quickly bringing the ball up. Knicks are facing a zone. They get it to Julius, middleman, fadeaway jumper, good. So Julius feeling himself tonight, 84-75. They went to the young guys as they get it over to Pascal for 3, And that's good. 84-78. Joe Curry, salute to you. Thank you so much for joining us. They get it over to Reddish. Reddish back to Quickly. Quickly to Randall. Randall driving, and he got fouled, so he's heading to the free throw line. Another foul on Jordan Clarkson right there. We got to get him in foul trouble. We have to get him in foul trouble. So, Julius to the free throw line. Converts the first free throw. We needed that. 85-78. Julius has 27 points on the night. Let's make that 28 as he converts both free throws. 86-78, 140 here left in the third. Conley calling out a play. He gets it over to Clarkson. Clarkson driving. And they call a foul on Barrett. Clarkson sold it out there. Big task. Yeah, yeah, I mean, he should have been doing this really all season. That's when it would have made that statement would have been true, but it is what it is. Clarkson has it. Step back three, and that rims in and out. Quickly with the rebound. Knicks get it over to Barrett. Barrett, he has Clarkson on him. Oh, layup misses, tips it. Oh, doesn't get it. The Jazz come up with the rebound. There's a lot of contact down there. They get it over to Clarkson. Clarkson for three, and that rims in and out. Noel gets it over to Barrett. Nice fast pace right there. 1 minute here left in the third. Barrett gets it over to Noel. Back to Barrett. Barrett gets a screen from Noel. He's driving. And they say it was blocked by Uzubuike. Out of bounds, so 51 seconds here left. Uzubuike playing tough defense on Barrett. Quickly. Gets it over to Randall. Randall, mid-range shot, rims in and out. Uzubuike with the rebound. Gets it over to Conley. Conley bringing the ball up with speed. Fakes the three. Gets it over to Uzubuike. Uzubuike. Rim runs is good. 86-80. So they cut back into the deficit. It's a 6-point game. Randall kicks it back. Gets it over to Quickly. And they call traveling on Quickly. And Tibbs is irate. So Forrest is bringing the ball up. 17 on the shot clock. They're trying to milk as much time. They get it to Conley. Conley defended hard by Reddish. He gets screened and misses the layup. Uzubuike is there to try and clean it up. And it doesn't go, but now it does go, or they call it's 86-82. 10 seconds here left. They get it to Randall. Randall, 9 seconds left, bringing the ball up. Randall, and they call an offensive foul on Nerlens Noel. Wow. So 2 calls back to back. Get it to Conley. Conley, 2 seconds left. Step back 3. That's off the backboard. Oh, 86-82. The Jazz are coming back into the game. We can't just say it was all Noel. We see that the Jazz are slowly but surely making their adjustments. But Noel is, yeah, it's been a couple of calls gone his way. or a couple of calls he's been involved in that he's got to, you know. Oh, man. So that's the end of the third quarter right there. 86-82. The Knicks have a 4-point lead. Oh, man. Frankie Calise, salute to you. So I'm just trying to check the stats right now. I want to see how many fouls Jordan Clarkson could possibly have. Johnny Davis, I love it when you say that. Nice run by the refs. Because it really does, it really feels like that sometimes. Just when we're starting to get going, it's a couple of calls that end up giving it over to the Knicks, giving it over to the opposition, whoever they are. So it usually feels like a run by the referees. Oh man. But we're getting right back into it. We're about to start the fourth quarter. Buddha said Randall is Zion's twin with less talent, meaning Randall is a star and Zion's a superstar. Hey, I won't disagree with that. I'll say that. Be civilized. You said it's about time we won the third quarter, 29-23. Exactly. We needed to win a third quarter. And Buddha, you said RJ is a superstar. Not yet. Not yet. He's a rising star. I'll give him that title, but he's not a superstar yet. We need to close out this game by winning the quarter. Exactly. And now we find out what our Knicks are made of. You gotten over the third quarter of doom, 4-point lead. We got to keep our foot on their neck, keep getting aggressive. You get it over to Barrett. Barrett, pull up three, and that rims in and out. And they call a foul on the floor right there. Loose ball foul. Is that on Jordan Clarkson right there? I'm going to check how much assists RJ have. So Reddish about to inbound the ball. They get it to Noel. Noel gets it to Barrett. Barrett over to Quickly. Quickly dribbling. Kicks it out. Topping for three. And that hits the front of the rim. Pascal gets the rebound. Jazz bringing the ball up. Conley gets it over to Clarkson. Clarkson back to Conley. Conley gets a screen. He's dribbling now. Takes a three. And that rims in and out. Quickly with the rebound. And they gave it up to Forrest. They had no call on that trip right there. So Conley has the ball now. Conley driving, kicks it out to Pascal for three, and that rims in and out. Topping with the rebound, gets it over to Quickly. 11:03 here left in the fourth. Quickly dribbling. Gets it over to Noel. Noel kicks it out to Reddish. Reddish, step back mid-range, and that hits the front of the rim. And Forrest driving, and he misses the shot. Reddish saves it, gets it over to Quickly. In transition, Quickly lobs it up, and Toppin with the slam. Or do they call a foul there? Call a foul in transition. So they get it to Quickly. Quickly driving. Oh, floater is blocked yet again. And Conley, they call a foul on Quickly right there. Kelvin, I can't give him that superstar yet. Not yet. Not yet. He's a rising star. Not a superstar yet. Trust me, we'll know when he's a superstar. So Forrest has the ball. Driving. Kicks it out over to Conley. Conley for three. And that's good. So the Jazz are getting back into this game. 85-86. Knicks have a 1-point lead. And Tibbs calls the timeout. Yeah, none of the Knicks right there got back in defense or even tried to defend Conley. He could, feel the wind before he got that shot off. And it's a close game, so we gotta, But then again, that's the second group. That's a second group right there, full of young guys. They gotta learn right now. Kelvin, you're absolutely right. He is taking it right now, slowly but surely. He is taking the title of superstar for himself. But to Dexter Backus's point right here, when he's a superstar, you won't even have to ask. Right now, can I put him is he consistent? Is he gonna consistently give me 20 points tonight? He just started recently doing this. We have to see if this is gonna be him from now on. We have to see it. That's all I'm saying. We have to see it. Not really. Not really when the league starts kissing up to him. I'd say more so he's gonna have to start getting certain calls too that he's starting to get, as you can see, to your point, Kelvin T. Jones, about him starting to take the mantle of superstar for himself. He's starting to force the issue where the referees are putting, are having to give him that call, but he's got to be able to, consistently do it. As we're still in a commercial break right now. Knicks playing with some good effort right now. I really like the effort that the Knicks are playing with. And Kelvin, you did ask me earlier. I have to get you those stats. RJ Barrett, he has 18 points right now, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists on the night. As we're returning back from commercial. As Mitchell Robinson's back in the game, they get it over to Reddish. Reddish lobs it up to Robinson, and Robinson misses, but he gets it, and they knocked it out of bounds. So Knicks will maintain it with 14 left on the shot clock. They get it to Barrett. Barrett over the top end, back to Barrett. Barrett driving, and floater is airballed. They get the rebound. Forrest bringing the ball up. Forrest. He's just dribbling along the perimeter. They get it to Conley. Conley fakes the handoff. He keeps his dribble alive. Driving to the paint and misses the shot. Robinson with another rebound. They get it over to Quickly. Quickly dribbling the ball. Quickly curls around. Kicks it out. Barrett for three. And that's good. R.J. Barrett. 89-85. 9:14 here left in the fourth. Forrest bringing the ball up. Forrest kicks it out over to Clarkson. Clarkson open three, and that's good from the corner there. 89-88. Quickly bringing the ball up. The pace of the game started to slow down. They get it back over to Quickly from Toppin. That's a foul right there on Conley. So Uzubuke sits down as they get their matchups ready. 8:45 here left in the fourth. Quickly gets it over to Randall. Randall over to Quickly. Quickly, and he gets fouled on the shot. So he's heading to the free throw line. Who did he catch there? Forrest. Yep. And it looks like Quinn Snyder wants to challenge it. So he wants to challenge that foul shot. Buddha was saying, give pressure the ball. Yeah, I mean, he had his, we got to take advantage when we can right now. We got to take advantage when we can. They're going to challenge this. Hopefully the challenge is unsuccessful. That way Quickly can head to the free throw line, put some points on the board while the clock is stopped. But then we also got to start gaining some separation. Kelvin, is this in reference to RJ Barrett? Because like I said, we just got to make sure it. I know you're saying he's not slowing down at all, but we got to see. You just got to, we're watching the season and enjoying. I'm enjoying every game that he's playing. And if he finishes, the year averaging 20 plus points per game, then, he's there at that threshold of stardom. CB, you're right. We need a streak of stops. The game is starting to slow down. We're seeing that, as far as like when they're dribbling the ball up the court, we're noticing that it's not that run and gun pace that they had during the first three quarters. I don't see that as a tribute of either of team being tired. I think they're just both naturally slowing down because each possession is getting more and more important. So that's why you have Quinn Snyder challenging that foul shot, the foul on Emmanuel Quickly on Forrest. So hopefully we can hopefully this challenge is unsuccessful. Dexter back, as you said, has Cam gotten any run in the second half? Yes, he has. We've actually seen him primarily play with RJ Barrett. So it's been really fun watching him play. Earlier in the first half, he was getting really aggressive, getting to the line. He got to the line twice, was converted on all four, and was able to finish a layup attempt. So we're returning back from commercial break right now. So they say the challenge was successful. Wow, I don't agree with that at all. Whiteside and Robinson jumping. Whiteside wins the tip. They get it over to Mitchell. Mitchell bringing the ball up for the Jazz. Mitchell dribbling. Floater is good. So the Jazz regained the lead, 90-89. Burks bringing the ball up. Gets a screen. Gets it to Randall. Randall takes a three, and that's off the mark, and Knicks maintain possession. Barrett and Fournier comes back into the game. Quickly sits down. Quickly, and Reddish sits down. Burks gets it over to Barrett. Barrett to Randall. Randall driving. And turnover right there. They kick it out. And Clarkson gets the layup. Easy. 92-89. Knicks down by 3. 7:47 here left. A lot of time left. We got to stay composed. Gets it to Burks. Burks. And he gets fouled by Hassan Whiteside right there. So Royce O'Neal coming into the game for the Jazz. They get it to Randall. Randall has Pashal on him. Turn-away jumper. Rims in and out. Whiteside with the rebound. Gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell defended hard by Barrett. Gets a screen. Pull up 3. And that's off the back iron. Burks with the rebound. Burks faked it. Now driving. Fakes it. Kicks it out to Randall. Randall fakes the handoff. Now hands it off to Fournier for 3. And that's in. Pepe Le Pew for 3. Let's go. 92 tied up. 6:50 here left in the fourth. Mitchell has the ball. Mitchell gets a screen, kicks it out to Pashal. Pashal kicks it out to Clarkson. Clarkson back to Mitchell. Mitchell fakes it, kicks it out. O'Neal fakes it. Now he takes the 3, and it's good. 95-92. Jazz have a 3-point lead. The Knicks are in the bonus. They get, and Fournier knocks it off his own foot, knocks it out of bounds, turnover. It was a bad turnover, a bad set. Mitchell has the ball. He's bringing it up. Defended by Randall. Kicks it out. O'Neal for 3. And that's good again. O'Neal with back-to-back 3s. 98-92. Tibbs calls timeout. 5:46 here left in the fourth. And that's twice that we're doing this. For what reason, I don't know. He's been left wide open. The first time he faked it, got his first defender. You kind of don't want to. I don't know why they're not continuously flying out. They're tired, I guess, maybe. But my God, Knicks down by 6. And be civilized. You're absolutely right. I really don't. The Jazz are on a 28-10 run by G Money right now. Like we gotta play more defense, but also we're in the bonus right now. We're in the bonus. We gotta attack the paint. So Knicks head into the Knicks bringing the ball up. Burks. They get it to Randall. Randall has Bogdanovich on him. And he gets fouled by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich is irate. So Randall heading to the free throw line. Converts the first one. 93-95. 93-98. Knicks down by 5. Randall converts both free throws. We needed that. 94-98. Mitchell brings the ball up. Randall with 30 points on the evening. Mitchell and spin, move, off the glass, and fought for the rebound. They get it out to O'Neal. O'Neal for 3, and that's off. Burks secures the rebound. So Randall, he's going at O'Neal, backing him up. Has Hassan Whiteside, kicks it out. Burks has the ball, almost fumbled it, driving, and lays it up, plus the foul. Let's go. 96-98. Knicks down by 2. In the bonus, attack the paint. Make them play defense. And it's a foul on Hassan Whiteside as well, blocking foul on him. Burks heading to the free throw line now to try and complete the 3-point play. Burks hits the free throw. 97-98, Knicks down by 1. Mitchell has the ball. They're blitzing him. Top of the key. They get it to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. He gets a screen from O'Neal. Mitchell's driving, and they call a foul on Julius Randle on the drive. So they inbound it to Mitchell. Mitchell at the logo, dribbling, picks it up. Bogdanovich fakes the 3. Now he's driving, kicks it to Uzubuike. Uzubuike to O'Neal. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. And 24-second shot clock violation. No, they hit the rim, but the Knicks get the ball now. Over to Randall. Randall fadeaway jumper, hits the back of the iron. So Mitchell driving. They kick it out. Conley for 3, and that's in and out. But Mitchell gets it to Uzubuike, and he cleans it up. So 97-100. Knicks down by 3. Burks gets it to Fournier. Fournier fakes the 3. They're playing high pressure defense right now. Fournier, 4 on the shot clock, gets it to Burks. Burks driving, and they call a foul. No? Julius almost could clean it up, get it to Robinson, and Randall gets fouled. Or is it Robinson? Robinson is the one that got fouled. Robinson misses the first free throw. Robinson, 17 points, 20 rebounds tonight. That second one rolls in and out. Conley bringing the ball up. Conley picks up the dribble, gets it to Bogdanovich, back to Conley. Conley driving, kick it out. Mitchell for three, and that rims in and out. Robinson with the rebound. 21 rebounds on the night. They get it to Fournier. Fournier dribbling. Gets it to Randall. Randall, the double team is there. Kicks it out. Barrett for three. And that hit the backboard. And they call a foul on Donovan Mitchell driving. Donovan Mitchell heading to the line. And he misses the first one. Ball don't lie. And Tibbs calls the timeout. 2:44 here left in the fourth quarter. We got to find a way to attack the rim, get them in foul trouble. We got in a bonus this early for a reason. And then we started settling for jumpers and three-pointers. We got to get to the free throw line. Slow down the clock even more. It helps us. And still in timeout right now. Both coaches drawing up plays. Donovan Mitchell at the line. Misses both free throws. Barrett comes up with it. Gets it to Burks. Burks bringing the ball up. Burks gets it to Fournier. Fournier. And it gets poked out of his hand by Conley over to Bogdanovich in transition. Easy dunk. 102.97. 2:20 here left in the fourth. Barrett driving. Kicks it out. Burks for three. And that misses. And Robinson almost got it, but it went over to the Jazz. Conley bringing the ball up. Gets it over to Mitchell. Over to Conley. Conley driving. Spin move. Bogdanovich for three. And that's off. Randall gets the rebound. 1:44 here left. Randall gets it over to Fournier. Fournier right back to Randall. Randall, they get it over to Barrett. Barrett takes the floater and misses. Mitchell at the top of the key dribbling. 1:13 here left. Mitchell driving. Layup is good and the foul. Mitchell converts the three-point play. 105-97. Barrett running. Spin move, and he gets fouled. So RJ Barrett heading to the free throw line. 1 minute, 3 seconds here left. Barrett converts the first free throw. 98-105. And the second one rims in and out, but Julius gets it, and they say he what? I don't know. It's some back and forth. I don't know what the hell that was. So the Jazz get the ball now. They say Julius broke the plane before the ball hit the rim. Get it over to Mitchell. 1 minute here left. Mitchell to Conley. Conley right back to Mitchell. Mitchell to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich to Conley. Conley driving, and they foul him. Be civilized. We had to foul him to stop the clock. Conley hits the first free throw. Conley hits the second free throw. Barrett bringing the ball up. And Mitchell pokes it out of bounds. And Windmill dunks it. 109-98. And Tibbs calls a timeout with 40 seconds left. Nah, be civilized. He handed off to Fournier. That's the second time an action with Fournier has been blown up. Hector, salute to you. Not a horrible game, a deflating game. This is a deflating game. Mitchell Robinson comes back in the game. Knicks inbounding it. Get it to Randall. Driving, kicks it to Fournier for 3. That's good. 101-98. Bogdanovich. And they're trying to dribble out, and RJ fouls him. Oof, 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 oof. Bogdanovich to the free throw line. Converts the first one. Converts both free throws. Barrett running up the court. 23 seconds left. Gets it to Randall. Randall driving over to Robinson, and he slams it down. 103-11. Get it to Bogdanovich. 16 seconds left. Bogdanovich, and they call a foul on Evan Fournier. Bogdanovich hits the first free throw. Bogdanovich hits the second free throw. Barrett running up the court. And he gets fouled. So he's heading to the free throw line. Oh, man. Very deflating game. 6.2 seconds left. Barrett, the first one hits the back of the iron, misses. Yeah, CB. Barrett converts on the second one. And that's 5 seconds left. That's the game. Knicks lose to the Jazz, 113-104. Donovan Mitchell and RJ Barrett are talking to each other, having a nice, long, detailed discussion. Hopefully he's recruiting, man. So that's the end of the game right there. The Jazz win 113-104. The Knicks could not score 20 points in the fourth quarter. They lost that quarter 31-18. All in all, here's the tale of each quarter. They were tied up with the Jazz 28 all after the first quarter. The Knicks were outscored by the Jazz in the second quarter, 29-31. The Knicks outscored the Jazz 29-33 in the third quarter, and then they got outscored in the fourth quarter, 31-18. Let me get some of the stats for the game. Give me one moment. The Knicks shot 38% from the field goal. The Jazz shot 42%. Three-pointers, the Knicks were 24%. The Jazz were 25%. Free throws, the Knicks were 69%. The Jazz were 85%. Rebounds, the Knicks had 56. The Jazz had 49. Offensive rebounds, the Knicks had 20. The Jazz had 14. Assists, the Knicks had 18. The Jazz had 19. Steals, the Knicks had 8. The Jazz had 6. Blocks, the Knicks had 3. The Jazz had 6. Turnovers, the Knicks had 16. The Jazz had 10. Points in the paint, the Knicks had 40. The Jazz had 46. Second chance points, the Knicks had 22. The Jazz had 10. Fast break points, the Jazz had 6. The Knicks had 4. Points off of turnovers, the Jazz had 27. The Knicks had 16. Biggest lead for the Knicks was 12, and the biggest lead for the Jazz was 11. As for the stats for each night, for each person, Julius Randle was the leading scorer for the Knicks. He had 30 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Then after that, is RJ Barrett. He had 23 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Then is Mitchell Robinson, 19 points, 21 rebounds, 1 assist. Evan Fournier, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Alec Burks with 5 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Emmanuel Quickly with 5 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Cam Reddish with 6 points and 2 rebounds. Nerlens Noel with 3 rebounds. Obi Toppin with 2 rebounds. Over on the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell, 32 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Then is Bogdan Bogdanovic, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Mike Conley, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. Jordan Clarkson, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Azubuike, 7 points, 14 rebounds. Royce O'Neal, 6 points, 4 rebounds. Hassan Whiteside, 3 points, 8 rebounds. Forrest had 4 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. And Eric Pascal had 7 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And that's the tale of the game for the night, ladies and gentlemen. Dexter Backus, like you said, really if there's anything coming away from this game, my thoughts for this game is that consistently we've been plagued with trying to hit being consistent with our free throws. We're not hitting the free throws. A lot of players are coming up to the free throw line being one and done. You got to hit your free throws. They're free. They're right there for you. We got to hit our free throws. A lot of crunch time moment turnovers that was happening. A lot of things that was happening due to just I think guys were trying to make a lot more of a harder effort than needed to be, and because of that, there were certain turnovers that happened that didn't need to happen. Those are some plays that execute over time. You got to watch the tape, and that's something that they got to try harder with. Be civilized. You said it's funny how we were better last season with non-scoring players versus shot first players this season. New York Knicks have got to get back to our identity and scout some defenders and players with a chip on their shoulder and an edge. Be civilized. That's true, but in another way, we can have our cake and eat it too with having players that are really tough defenders, but also know how to put the ball in the bucket. We see a guy in Quentin Grimes. That's the best of both worlds right there. He's a physical defender. He's not the tallest defender, but what he makes up for, what he lacks in height, he makes up for in physicality, and he knows how to put the ball in the hoop. We got to look for guys that can do both, and until we can find guys that can do both, we're gonna be stuck at this no man's land of either having players that can score really well but don't play any defense, or guys that play really good defense but are not known to put the ball in the hoop. So that's that part of that is what we're getting in free agency. Another part is what we're grooming in our in-house as far as the draft picks and things of that nature. Melina Del Toro, thank you so much for the support. We just got to figure it out. Yeah, we really have to figure it out. because this game, it's deflating because we felt that we solved the third quarter of doom and we just had to close it out. And it wasn't the third quarter of doom tonight. It was the fourth quarter of doom. That's really what was deflating. And, the fourth quarter, it started off with some of our bench unit. That's really what's deflating as well, too, because these guys, we want our bench unit to play, but then after, the bench unit got out of disarray, Tibbs drastically got the starting lineup back in there, which was the right move to make. And the starting unit started to, get the game back into some sort of balance, and they were attacking. Excuse me. They got they got the Utah Jazz in foul trouble at the 5 minute mark there, but then the New York Knicks are prone to doing this. They're always prone to doing this. After they get the opponent in foul trouble after 5 minutes and they have them in the bonus, they start settling for jumpers and things of that nature. That's something that they gotta stop doing. But another thing too is they have to find a way to better communicate with the refs when the big man is just kind of standing in the middle of the paint and they have the 3 second, like, you have the 3 second rule in place. Notify the referee. But another thing, notify the referee, find a better way to communicate with the referee to get that, 3 second rule intact. Because I noticed that later on down the stretch, when Julius and RJ really wanted to drive in the paint, there was a big man just standing there. And at first I felt he maybe was just defending Mitchell Robinson. But if Mitchell Robinson is standing in the dunker spot, that's a 3 second violation right there. If you want to dribble the ball through insanity right now and kind of just yell at the ref and say, hey, 3 second, 3 second, whatever you can get his attention to get that big out of the paint, because they're lounging there in the paint. And that's something they gotta address right there. So it's really free throws, addressing the free throws. It's got to be a consistent effort. And we got to know that when they're not giving us forays to the paint, the different creative ways of getting to the paint. We can't just settle for jumpers, but we also have to find a way of making our jumpers as well too. We were settling for a lot of shots that they were tough shots. We didn't need to take those tough shots. We could have gotten way better quality of shots tonight. But all in all, we were playing the Utah Jazz. That's a tough team. We're down 0-2 on the road trip. We're gonna come back against the Denver Nuggets tomorrow night, same time, 9 o'clock, same type of high altitude, even higher altitude. So we got to find a way to attack them. I know Julius and RJ played a great game tonight, and but with Kelvin, this is the point right here where RJ has to take that step into being a superstar. He gave us 23 points tonight. Can you give us close to that tomorrow night in the night of a back-to-back? If you can do that while you're young, I'm all for you. I'm all for getting ready to call. I'm all for calling you a star. After that, you start to, give us some 40-point nights and some unbelievable shot making nights. Then I'm ready to call you a superstar. But he's got to, he's slowly but surely, like you said, taking it. Yeah, fourth quarter, that was tough, but we did get to see Cam Reddish playing with the second unit. We saw that whenever he was playing and he's able to isolate by himself, he's able to get to the rim. He's able to cut off the ball. We got to see a lot more off ball movement with the other players. We got to see a lot more off ball movement. That'll help. That'll hopefully help our offense. But tonight it was a deflating loss, but we got to bounce back and get to the Nuggets, and we got to win in Denver. We got to make sure we win in Denver. So to everyone in the chat, like Jedi always does, I got to salute everyone in the chat. Salute to you guys, Kelvin T. Jones. I got to thank you guys for supporting me tonight. Solo Dolo tonight. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Dexter Backus, Kelvin T. Jones, Be Civilized. Gideon, thank you so much for coming in. Luna versus Wall Street. I know you were betting with the Utah Jazz. You gotta make your money anyway. How? Salute to you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Melina Del Toro, salute to you. Thank you so much. CB, Buddha Namaste, Pika Watt, thank you so much, man. Project Nerd, thank you. Happy Prince, everyone in the chat. Big task at hand. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and helping me through this solo dolo. And we'll be back in it tomorrow. I'm gonna be back solo tomorrow, calling this Nuggets game. Hopefully we get a win. Hopefully we can win in Denver. I don't think we've won in Denver since maybe the Bush administration. So we gotta get a win. Gotta get a win in Denver. So I see you guys tomorrow night. I'm gonna end off the show with the song. Thank you guys so much, man. Thank you guys so much for the support. And salute to you guys. And let's go Knicks. May the Knicks be with you.